Yeah, we sell diagnostics. So
Yeah.
we go in there, you say, you may have, a bad outlet. It could be a bad breaker. It could be a bad connection anywhere in your house in that circuit. So
Yeah.
really we need to do the diagnostic to ensure that the safety of that circuit's good and it's not just that one outlet.
How do you explain if people don't know, most people electrical at all? Do you just kind of say, hey, they're all interconnected? Because some people struggle with it. How do you explain that?
Yeah, so you have to explain. You have the book too, and that's actually in the book. You can kind of flip to the page. Sometimes you can show them a circuit,
Right.
and usually people are like, just do what you do. I don't understand all that lingo.
Yeah.
But then you try to explain to them, and most of the time, they somewhat get it.
Right. Well, you got a book. It helps that credibility for sure.
Yeah.
Do you ever get pushback on this diagnostic fee? I'm like, did I pay a service fee if you, to have you come out? Is there ever a confusion with that? Or
We didn't get it sometimes.
Yeah.
Not totally that much. Some people push back, but usually when you push back, and I tell them kind of, this covers me like for this whole, if I'm here for 24 hours figuring this out,
Yeah.
you're covered for this. If I'm here for 4 hours, you're covered for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I want to be getting.
But if you do the diagnostic and you do it properly, you're going to spend a good couple hours in that house.
Sure.
Going through everything.
So that's how you, so I was going to, when you explain that, how you explain the benefits, like, hey, I'm here it could take forever, right? So that's but you don't have to pay for forever, but it's to your advantage. I'm good to diagnose it because you can't fix anything if you don't know what's wrong.
Right? And they get the warranty too, hey, if that circuit fails again, that's on me because I was troubleshooting that circuit. So
yeah. All right. So do you guys do a lot of rewires that come from that?
we don't get a lot of rewires up there.
Okay.
We get a few.
Mm-hmm.
Most people do it like room by room.
Okay.
They'll have us come in and hey, let's do $5,000, so rewire this room. And then next year I'll have you coming, you can do this room.
Okay.
But yeah, every once in a while you get a whole house rewire, but usually they're the smaller 1,000, 1,500 square foot houses.
Yeah. Well, older wiring,
older home.
Yeah. So how do you build that out though? An option sheet, maybe talk. Is it the whole house is the top option, like you said, house by house, or room by room rather? Is the middle one, or how do you kind of build those out?
Well, usually I build it out, whole house rewire, because it comes with the panel, comes with everything.
Yeah.
So you build that out for them. You got the standard safety savings rate, and then I kind of just show them that, and then see what they'd say. And then if they're like, "Ooh, hey, I really well then, we got financing too, so kind of give them the financing option."
Oh, okay.
And then if they still don't want to do it, it's like, I really can't afford to do that, but maybe we can do something a little less on the well, why don't we at least do room X and Y?
Yeah.
These are the most higher priority of getting this done, or get the panel done first, and then we'll come here and we'll do this room or that room. And it says we have 0% for 18 months.
Okay.
At $5,000 max. So, yeah, a lot of people will take that same as cash.
Sure. Yeah, I was going to ask you about finding what sells. Is that the big one that?
Yeah, that's a real big one that we use a lot.
Do you have one that like stretches out payments super long that people like?
There is one other. Yeah, people really use it.
Okay. So
a lot of people by us are kind of afraid to like finance anything, right?
Right.
What, like 0%?
Well, that's all right.
Yeah.
That's it. I like though how you don't really give them the. I don't say you don't give options, but you tell them, hey, this is really what's best for you, and then let them push back. And then, okay, well, we can do
the Y and Z. You're like, hey, let's find out what's best to work for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
abstract the pressure them with all these. You give some options, but you don't want to overbear them with a lot of options. If you overbear somebody, their mind's going to melt and they're just going to go into this black hole.